It was 20 years ago this month that the first tab-top beer can was tested in Pittsburgh. In less than 8 years, 90% of all the beer in America was sold in tab-top beer cans. Back in 1810, the first beer can had to be opened with a chisel. Only a blacksmith could have a good time. Now a man from Woodsdale, Ohio has found a new way to package our old belly buddy to help us keep warm.
A storm center over western Kansas this afternoon will move to northern Illinois by Saturday morning.
Bill Toll faces each new blast of winter with the calm assurance of a Presbyterian with 4 aces. Since 1975, he has rarely used his furnace, knocked 60% off his heating bill, and found a cheap, easy way to harness the sun.
Energy has got so high that it sometimes is a choice between eating and keeping warm.
Bill's wife, Dorothy, helped him collect 1,400 beer cans, which they cut in half and painted black and pounded into place in a backyard solar collector.
Big problem is not necessarily in collecting it. The big problem is to keep that heat from getting away. So we have to seal it up inside of a box with a translucent cover so that the sunlight comes through and strike it inside, leave its heat in there. And now all we have to do is put a pump, a blower on it, blow it into your house and heat your house with it.
The heat not needed is stored in a 40-ton pile of river rocks under the collector. Despite the worst winters of this century, Bill Toll has filled his heating oil tank only once since May 1978. Why beer cans?
Well, they're cheap. My outfit cost me $800.
How long did it take you to make it?
Oh, I don't think over 3 weeks.
But Bill Toll had been thinking about solar energy for 40 years, looking for simple ways to adapt more complex, costly designs. I think most of us feel that things are so complicated these days that unless you want to spend the rest of your life as a do-it-yourselfer, why, you couldn't ever make anything like that. You couldn't live your own life.
Well, now, I won't say that the average person could figure this thing out. For all, I do have an engineering background a little bit, and I've always been a do-it-yourselfer. But the thing is, with the simple plans that I have, anybody that can saw a board and drive a nail and follow simple direction can build one of those things.
Toll's backyard is filled with the bits and pieces of past experiments. He never patents his designs, never charges for his ideas.
Well, I never did it for money.
He found a way to cut his garbage bill by burying a garbage pail so the worms can do most of the work. He siphoned off the excess heat from his wood stove to run his water heater. And he's working on a solar version of that heater using a curved mirror. His workshop is the attic of his mind.
It's going to be difficult to get off of there.
Bill Toll doubts we will ever be totally solar heated. There were times this winter when he did not see sunshine for 3 weeks. So, he is working on yet another plan.
I have a large pile of leaves in the backyard now. And you can take a very large pile of compost, make compost, put a coil inside of this thing, and the compost will heat the coil, which will heat the water, which you can heat your house with. Hey, Dad, bring me some more pipe.
For today, Bob Dotson, NBC News, Woodsdale, Ohio.